Dotto, Managing Director, West Bengal Handicraft Development Corporation, basically a civil servant in the rank of Joint Secretary, presently posted to promoted as Special Secretary. Now I am here on behalf of the entire artisan community of West Bengal. I belong to MSME and Textile Department Government of West Bengal, and I particularly deal with the first step, the smallest step, that is the micro sector of West Bengal. Principally, I deal with the artisans and the weaver community of West Bengal. Our artisans are indeed brilliant and they are exclusively skilled, and they principally are remote. And on behalf of the artisans of West Bengal, I extend warm greetings to all the members who are present here. Now, our presentation is the metamorphosis of Bengal handicrafts, the rising story of West Bengal Handicraft Development Corporation. And West Bengal Handicraft Development Corporation, we are a company and we provide an umbrella for the 5 lakh artisans of West Bengal. Our principal objective is to provide marketing opportunities for the handcrafted products which are crafted by the exclusive artisans of West Bengal to ensure financial and social self-reliance and obviously social inclusion. We are a government company, fully government company. 50 crore is our authorized share capital, 46 crore is our paid up share capital. We operate through 19 showrooms under the brand name of Monjusha. In fact, we are popularly known as Monjusha throughout the state and country. We are also available in e-commerce platforms of Flipkart and Amazon. Our principal focus is retail marketing and bulk marketing at B2C level, and also B2B marketing at appropriate platform. By participating in national and international level fairs, exhibitions, we provide exposure and mobility to our artisan community of West Bengal. Now, when we say metamorphosis, it is a journey from the caterpillar stage to the stage of beautiful butterfly. To describe the caterpillar stage, let me say that since inception in 1976, the organization was under financial loss. Our artisans felt helpless without marketing opportunity. There was a disastrous middleman system of procurement. The product designs were repetitive. There was no quality control. There was poor packaging, and it was a vicious cycle. There was no innovation, and the range of handicrafts were limited. The emporiums of Monjusha were shabby. The salesperson, who were principally government employees, were extremely reluctant, which actually resulted in customer repulsion. The artists did not get payment on time. The buyers withdrew due to the failure of supply timeline and quality issue. In fact, this organization never worked as a team, and the managerial cost was exorbitant. And now, when we talk about the beautiful butterfly, you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the organization achieved a turnover of 163 crore in 2021 compared to 18 crore. It is actually growth of 900% in 7 years. It was 18 crore in 14-15. In 21-22, we paid a dividend of 1 crore to the government of West Bengal. In fact, we are the only parastatal of MSME department government of West Bengal paying dividend to the government. And in this journey, we do not receive any government grant, any penny, including share capital, office expenses, subsidy, etc. from the government. We are a self-reliant organization. Since 2017-18, we have become an income tax paying organization, setting off all previous losses. And on behalf of Government of West Bengal, we run Export Facilitation Center in our office. Our growth of 900%, sir, is actually 900% growth of the artisans of West Bengal in 7 years. And this 900% growth of the artisan community of West Bengal in 7 years, we call this as metamorphosis, the transformation of an ugly, filthy caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. And this is justified by our financial figures. I have tried to depict very in short, in a nutshell, the financial figures of our organization. It started its journey in 1976. In that year, 56 lakhs was the turnover. The profit before tax was, in fact, the loss was 5 lakh in that year. Till 2014-15, this organization ran under loss. In 2014-15, the turnover was merely 17.11 crore. And in that year also, the operational loss was 96 lakhs. We started to turn around since 2015-16. We could raise our turnover to 47 crore. In 16-17, it was 82 crore. 17-18, it was 91 crore. 18-19, 124 crore. 19-20, 126 crore. And in 2021, we achieved the highest turnover in the history of Manjusha. It is 163.50 crore. Our profit before tax was 15.31 crore. And the net profit after tax is 10.34 crore. In this financial journey, we maintained a financial discipline. Our audit is conducted by Comptroller and Auditor General, CAG. The audit is completed up to 2021. For 21-22, the audit report, in fact, audit is completed. The report is awaited. We can publish only after our AGM. We are happy to say that not a single outstanding CAG audit para is pending as on date. And I have already mentioned, sir, that in this journey, we did not take any grant from the government for last 5 years. Few years back, the scenario was extremely shabby and different. I have mentioned the cumulative loss climbed up to 26 crore in 2014 till 2014-15. The artisans, vendors lost faith on us because there were no marketing opportunities, no orders for them. Our buyers also lost confidence on quality and timeline issues. And middleman system of procurement simply destroyed this organization. There were complicated court cases you can well understand in government office. And there was also a very dangerous employee-vendor nexus. There was inefficiency in store and accounts management system, very unjustified and violent trade union activities, very common in our place. The salaries were irregular. The gratuities remain unpaid till 2030. And in 2006, government deployed PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, to analyze the fate that how this organization should continue. After a few years in 2010, PwC suggested that West Bengal Handicraft Development Corporation under brand name of Manjusha should close down. They should liquidate all their assets, meet up all the dues, and all the employees should be given VRS. That was the situation. But fortunately, this organization decided to turn around and decided to fight back. And for that, we took some initial measures. We started procurement directly from the artisans, self-help groups, and the SSI units. There was no middleman. We started direct camp procurement, which was organized at different artisan villages. We took their products and paid them on spot via RTGS and NEFT. We deployed experts to analyze the quality, standardize the production and the item cost. And in that expert team, we made artisans very much part of that team so that everyone is happy. Our showrooms were aesthetically renovated to give modern look. The employees, the salespersons were trained with the help of Administrative Training Institute by deploying some good institutions, marketing institutions. We started very stringent weekly monitoring of stock inflow, outflow, optimal use of manpower, cost curtailment. For that, we had to take some harsh measures. We have 100% computerized accounting system, computerized store management, and computerized inventory management system. Running a business which is principally done through the artisans of West Bengal and the weavers of West Bengal, ensuring production timeline and supply timeline is very important. And we also have to reduce the payment timeline, our payment timeline to our artisans, to our weavers, to our vendors. We introduced highest level of quality check, and in most cases, we get it checked by third party. We made ourselves available in e-commerce platform, particularly in Flipkart and Amazon. We also have our website, which is www.manjusha.in, and it is a very transparent website. Anyone who is willing to work with us can register with us online, and also our entire administrative report is available in that website. Now we focused on research and development because product was very important for us. Government of West Bengal with UNESCO have set up rural craft hubs. The artisan clusters or hubs located at different places of West Bengal are being promoted as tourist destinations. We have developed homestays, some community centers. 11 such hubs are operational at present. And believe me, sir, this is giving a huge economic impetus to the local artisans of that area. Nurturing the next generation artisans is very important because next generation, we find them reluctant to come to this trade of their forefathers. So we are trying our best to nurture them and their capacity building. We are putting extensive effort on product development with proper certification and standardization. And presently in the product development, we are focusing on the utility handicraft, imparting training on smart technology, smart packaging, and smart marketing. Extensive research work is being done by a team for use of low cost and eco-friendly material and quality control. West Bengal State Export Promotion Society, of which I am also the member, is doing all these things. Now, with the help of Science and Technology Department, Government of West Bengal, we got GI certification for 10 handicraft products: the Dokra craft, the terracotta craft, the Chow mask, the Baluchari shari, the Potochitro, matte craft, wooden mask, Shanti Niketan leather goods, Shanti Puri shari, Dhone Khali shari. Actually, GI tags provided authenticity to this craft. It is a national recognition to the craftsmanship of the artists of Bengal, and we are really proud of it. And obviously, you can understand that this GI tag provided better market visibility and which resulted in incremental sales.
Sorry for interruption, sir. Can you please conclude your presentation in 2 minutes?
I have been given 10 minutes plus 5 minutes.
Yeah, already 12 minutes are over, sir. So,
Okay. So I'll be running fast. Now, marketing was very important. Showrooms were made attractive. We went for aggressive online marketing. 85% of our sales increased due to our online marketing. We made our rates competitive. We participated extensively in national and international level fairs. For last 2 years, we could not go at international level. In 2019, we were present in the North American Bengali Conference with a group of exclusive artisans of West Bengal. Now, retail was not enough for us. We adopted aggressive policies to obtain bulk orders. We have a dedicated team which approach every government and non-government offices for orders. We rigorously take part in government tenders with our competitive rates and quality. And the major financial turnover was principally due to the receipt of major bulk orders. World Bank, Tata Memorial, you can see the major hotel chains are our customers. And today we approach our buyers directly instead of waiting for the buyers to come. In Monjusha, we run the export facilitation center. We provide hand-holding support to the budding, the aspiring exporters of our state, but through documentation, through market linkages, through credit linkages, by providing help in credit linkages and insurance. We have developed Shilpi Haat, like in the concept of Delhi Haat in 4 places, Shiliguri, Bolpur, Durgapur, and Newtown, so that the exporters as well as the artisans of West Bengal can display their products and sell over there. We have developed Bangla Raptani mobile app. Maybe in the next phase of Scotch presentation, we can come up with the export promotion done by us. We have also taken some green initiative products of Sabai grass, water hyacinth, jute was already there, mat items, Flora Rabil, it's gulal made of the powder of the petals of leaves. Green economy actually led to the sustainable development, and we focused on local products with local raw materials produced by the local people. We are also tied up with the self-help groups of the state producing handicraft products, and which actually leads to women empowerment and social inclusion in the area. Now, in a nutshell, we turned around only because we could sell more. We could sell more because we had more orders. We got more orders with wider market and product range we created. Eventually, the artisans of West Bengal got more work to execute. Artisan community now enjoy more income, more mobility, and improved living standards. The team Monjusha was excellent. We could develop a great team. Now everyone in this team is willing to do anything and everything at any point of time. In fact, our team has become neighbors envy, and we are proud of it. Everything of Monjusha is of the artisan, for the artisan, and by the artisans. We salute the artisan of West Bengal, and West Bengal, you know, is the sweetest part of India. Anything we do for them, we feel proud to do it, and they are extremely happy that I am standing here on behalf of them. And in this journey, we got some awards. Images Retail Award in 2017 from India Retail Forum for the best turnaround. We competed with Pantaloons, Pizza, and Raymond's to grab this award. We earlier also got Scotch Award of Excellence. Actually, it was Scotch Gold Award in the Blue Economy category in 2017. So thank you very much. And anything our honorable members of jury may ask, I shall be happy to answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Datta Sahab. Excellent presentation and a very good, brilliant example of revival and restructuring and reforming an organization. It is not easy job to do, sir. But I think the most contributing factors to your success are that you could sell more because you have entered in the online sale market also, and also improved the quality. But still, I think you should focus on the next generation artisan, which you have told that you are moving them. In fact, they should be encouraged that you are a startup. They should feel pride that they are doing a very good job, instead of saying that you are just artisan, just like your forefathers were. But they need to be, their aspiration level need to be high, so that they ultimately become entrepreneur in this whole success. Excellent presentation, sir. Really appreciate your efforts to revive an organization. And it is not just organization, it is revival of our culture also. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much for kind words. And let me reiterate that this is the principal challenge of our organization is to nurture the next generation artists. Now,
Sure,
actually, until and unless we give them recognition, we tie them up with the fashion world, they will not be interested to come. Until and unless we generate them generate more income from them at higher level of market, that then only they can come. Because nowadays actually this job requires great skill and also great hard work. Because by the virtue of their forefathers, they have the skill, but in today's generation they are not willing to work that hard compared to the income they are getting. So this is our principal challenge, and I can assure you, sir, we are working on that, and maybe next 2 or 3 years we can come up with better results.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Excellent example of system improvement, I can say this. And first, I would like to know what you are doing to increase export.
Sir, actually, there are two categories of people we are dealing with. One are who are already exporters. Now, for them, the challenge is that grievance redressal is the principal challenge. Grievances in port, grievances with the containers, grievances in the destination market, grievances in the insurance sector, that we are taking care of in one segment. Now, the other segment, the people who are willing to be exporters, the budding exporters, the nurturing exporters. Now, first of all, we provide them, sir, handhold support. First of all, we provide them handhold support in documentation, that how to get license, how to get register themselves as exporters. Secondly, the most important thing is understanding the destination market. Now they have products. Now, in which country they will be able to sell their products. Now, only the determination of country is not enough. They have to know the norms of the country, the eco-friendly color, the azo-free technology, the delivery time, the delivery mechanism, how to. So all these things we are trying to provide them handholding support. We organize frequent training sessions, frequent classroom sessions with the expert bodies like Export Promotion, EPCH, Export Promotion Council of Handicrafts, and all those things. And we also provide them credit linkages. Now, credit money is most important. So we organize seminars with banks, tie them up, and we become a guarantor for them with our orders so that they can get the sufficient fund they require. These are the small efforts we are trying to do. We have developed a Bangla Roptani mobile app, and it is also functional, and arrangement for display of the exportable products that we are doing it in our Shilpi Hut. These are the huts developed in the concept of Delhi Hut, and we have done it in 4 places: Durgapur, Shiliguri, New Town, which is very, very near to airport, and the place of Rabindranath Tagore called Bolpur. Shanti Niketan, sir.
I will say these are not small efforts. These are really big efforts. I wish you all the best. Excellent work.
So kind of you, sir. Thank you for your kind words.
All the best.
And its jury of comprising of stalwarts from the various field, my counterparts from the various states joining this presentation. First of all, let me thank SKOCH for having considered us and having given us an opportunity to present before the team. Myself, I am Alex Verghese. I am presently working as the registrar of the cooperative societies. I am basically a civil engineer and presently working in the IAS cadre. Coming to the presentation. The next. Is it visible? Is the presentation visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Yes. Coming to the presentation, I would like to give a brief description regarding the cooperative sector in Kerala. The cooperative movement in Kerala is one of the most vibrant, people-driven movement of the country. We basically concentrate on the economic and social upliftment of the society. And the cooperatives are being focused, are being encouraged to focus on the sustainable development goals that have been set apart by the United Nations as well. The cooperative movement started in the year 1909 in Kerala, and now that it has tremendously have improved up to around around societies to the tune of 22,500 societies in Kerala. We have representation of the cooperatives, a representation of about 85% of the total population. That is 2.85 lakhs, 2.85 crores of people are members in the cooperative societies. We have a well-established deposit credit system. This has been recognized at the national level as well. We have a total deposit to the tune of around 2.49 lakh crores deposit in this particular sector. The primary agricultural sectors catering for the needs of the farmers. We have well-established a CST, Varidaf quotation. Then healthcare system also, around 100 hospitals having more than 15 hospitals having more than 100 beds in this particular sector. We have consumer stores, Nidhi medical stores, Nidhi gas agencies, paddy procurement system, tourism initiatives, and agro proximity. So we are well versed in all these portfolios. So coming to the project, this particular presentation, basically we are concentrating in the care home. That's a cooperative alliance for to rebuild Kerala. As most of you must be knowing, the Kerala has been devastated in the consequent floods of 2018 and 2019. We have a loss of around 43 lives were lost and 13,500 families were rendered homeless. The government has started the initiative of to rebuild the infrastructure through the initiative called Rebuild Kerala Initiative to rise from the ashes. That is really a as far as Kerala is concerned, it's the second rebirth after the floods, consequent floods. We have the Department of Cooperation Department also participated in mega event by rendering a project by name Care Kerala, that is Cooperative Alliance for Rebuild Kerala Initiative. We had mainly coined 3 projects, namely Care Home, that's Care Loan, and Care Grace. Care Home is that we are discussing today, and Care Loan is a subsidized way of giving money to the people at a lower interest rates, and the Care Grace giving counseling and supporting healthcare systems to the health system to the downtrodden and those people who are affected in the extreme floods. And the most important about the project was Care Home. The Department of Cooperation they took measures to reconstruct almost 2,000 houses across the state. The resources were collected from the cooperative sector, and the projects was started on 2nd December 2018 and completed in 2021 or a period of July 2021 or a period of 31 months. And the beneficiaries are identified based on the scrutinized list from the village level and to the taluk level and to the district level. And the district level collector has put forward the list of beneficiaries. So here you can see the kind of damage that has occurred to the houses, and a man weeping with his dog. That is the only remains of his house. So coming to the next slide, the implementation stage. The most important part was the meticulous planning with adequate technical support. That is the backbone of the system. We have ensuring voluntary action. Voluntary activity was another area. Systematic preparation. Workshops or the technical and social experts were held. Then we have the corporate sector provided generous support. More than 2,500 societies participated, and employees from 14 districts donated funds for this care homes project. We have ensured people's participation, transparency. Local cooperative society was given the responsibility of the construction of each house. An officer was departed from the department. Beneficiary committees were formed. The construction process was undertaken by the secretary of the beneficiary committee at the regional level. Then 842 cooperative societies were taken the responsibility of the construction of 2,091 houses. 1,200 department officials there to supervise the project. Apart from this, we had a team of engineers deputed from the engineering colleges, various engineering colleges, almost 60 engineering colleges having civil engineering department to look after the construction and to give proper guidance and supportive assistance like developing plan, estimation, cost estimation, etc. The project was enacted by the Honorable CM on 2nd December 2018. The project, the total outlay was around 5 lakh per house. Each house is costing to the tune of 5 lakhs. The total amount collected from the department is around 52 crores, 68,605.06 from the different societies. There's a contribution from the government plan fund also around 35 crores. The total amount collected for this project was 88 crores, 17 lakh 2,311. And the fund utilized for the construction of 2091 houses to the tune of around 87 crores 63 lakh 84,572. That's the amount that has been invested for this particular cases. Next. Yeah. Okay. Coming to the uniqueness of this project, the integration of house, the main important project system was the integration of the housing with the livelihood support. If you take the statistics, the houses were constructed mostly in the land owned by the beneficiary itself. That is around almost 90%, almost 1,880 houses were constructed in the land provided by the beneficiary itself. And for those people who do not have land or landless people, their livelihood, their their house construction has been done very near to their livelihood support. Then the funds were mobilized from the cooperative societies in Kerala. A unique approach was followed in housing designs. And as I said earlier, we had 60 engineering colleges participating in this very mega project by way of providing plans, estimation, survey, supervision, billing, etc. All these parts were taken care of by the respective engineering colleges. The designs were supported by the engineering colleges, as I said earlier. The project delivering house that are suitable to specific sections of the people. That's very important. The newly constructed house were resilient to the future disasters as well. You can see the Bhumi Puja that is being undertaken in a particular case, and also we have the woman carrying the bricks through a cul-de-sac, and we have the voluntary help being done by the volunteers. Can also be seen, can be depicted from the photos attached. Coming to the innovative side, these designs were taken, site-specific designs were taken. In many of the cases, the damage were mainly due to the damage, landslides, and of course due to the floods that has caused the damages. You can see that the houses being constructed on pillar support that are the first catering for the needs of making it resilient to the floods. And you can see the houses being the floor of the plinth level of the house are constructed above the maximum flood level of the rivers as well. Mostly these are constructed as light structured. You can see the roof. These are all temporary structure roof tiles, so as to reduce the total load on the pillars. And of course we have the site-specific designs that are made available from the respective engineering colleges. So these are some of the main pillars that we have been from the innovation part. Then coming to the next slide, the beneficiary identification. If you look into the beneficiary reconfiguration, the 61.17% of the total beneficiary, that is out of almost 1,280 numbers, were below the poverty line people. People have in the below poverty line. And 24.62% is identified as a CST. That's the tune of around 514, numbers 514. Then the rural housing, if you take the case of rural housing, that is 91.34%. That is around the tune of 1,910 houses were constructed in the rural sector, and the urban 181 structures were houses were constructed in the urban sector. And the voluntary work, we can see the voluntary work that is undertaken by carrying materials across the railway line to build a house on the opposite side where there is no access was there. The voluntary workers carrying all the bricks, you can see. Next. So coming to the integration of government's activities. Next, previous slide. Integration of the government activities. The project is worth emulating. This is a model people action for shelter livelihood, of people's action for shelter livelihood, support for their fellow human beings. Then we have the major departments of the revenue, LSGD, disaster management, collegiate and technical education, PWD, and the NGOs, cooperatives, common public, etc. All are lead members of this campaign, and all types of cooperative societies joined in this effort. Along with the technical education institutions, engineering students, government employees became part of the project in its planning and its implementation. So these are the integration from various sectors for the implementation of this particular project. Coming to the beneficiary feedback, we had conducted a study by the Society of Society for Assistance of Fisherwomen, that is SAF. A detailed feedback study has been conducted in all the entire 2091 houses and their beneficiaries, and the formulation, an evaluation report was formulated by them that we have the copy ready with me. The feedback items were from the beneficiaries were they say that they have a better facility that's spacious, and of course safe facility, better quality of construction, good and resilient construction, safety as far as women and girls are concerned, stress reduced, safe for girl children, a lot of support from others, feeling grateful, and more spacious, time savings, better road access, easy to clean, water availability, drudgery of women reduced in terms of cleanliness, water availability, better kitchen, etc. Clean environment, and students have better environment to study as well. So these are the feedback from the beneficiaries that the corresponding agency has given in writing to us. Next, we have the replicability and sustainability of the innovatives of the initiative. This particular model of development can be replicated elsewhere in the country as well. The method of gathering social capital for the development, that's a coin word for this. Social capital being utilized for the development of infrastructure development for especially for the poor and the downtrodden people. Collective ownership of the project in bringing wonderful results. Then transparency in terms of fund handling, beneficiary selection, as I said earlier, a screening committee at the level of the district collector had prioritized the beneficiaries, and the list, the prioritized list from the district collectors, the beneficiaries identified from this particular list. Transparency in terms of fund handling, beneficiary selection, collaborative effect to the bureaucracy. Care Home is a unique project which has been a suo motu attempt by government department and the cooperative sector that helped to improve the standard of living for 2091 families whose dreams had been shattered with. And we are also have the opportunity of being proposed for the World Habitat Award, Habitat Award in the year 2020. And also we have a wide coverage in the international news agencies like BBC, CNN, etc. And coming to the future plan, the success of the first phase lead to evaluative and implement the second phase of the project. To formulate the second phase of the project, in the second phase, we have already constructed the collective dwelling. Instead of the independent houses, we are going for the collective dwelling in each district of Kerala. The first one is already completed in Padayanur Gram Panchayat, that's in Thrissur district, which included nearly 40 dwelling units. One can see the collective dwelling unit at Padayanur, that's a photo. Here, 40 dwelling units are arranged in 10 blocks of 4 each. And we can see that the garden space, then the recreation area, parking area, etc. are there. So projects are being identified in other districts also, like Trivandrum, Kollam, Alappuzha, Palakkad, Kozhikode, and Kannur. And Calicut and Kannur are on the anvil. We have an outlay for 6.54 crores tuned to the for this particular project, earmarked for the particular project. And Kannur around 3.85 crores has been earmarked for the. This is shortly to take shape in the coming months. Hopefully, we expect to start the work by the start of December itself. So this is the brief nutshell regarding the project Care Home. And thank you very much for giving me this particular opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Excellent work in rehabilitation of these 2091 families.
Yes.
Is this 5 lakh crore, 5 lakh cost also include some, it is 100% by state government, or there is some contribution by the beneficiary as well?
No, not for the fisheries department. We have the entire contribution from the cooperative department, sir. Around for each beneficiary, 4 lakh rupees is the contribution from the part of the cooperatives, and 1 lakh from the government support. Out of the total 5 lakh for each house, the 4 lakh contributions from the cooperatives, and 1 lakh from the government support, through government support. And
there is no land cost. It is given by the beneficiary.
Yeah, around 1,081 beneficiaries had their own land.
Sure,
almost 90% of the beneficiaries had their own land.
Sure. And could you also create some houses under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana?
No, this project, this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana was not included in this particular care home project, sir.
Okay, okay.
That is
Thank you,
taken
sir.
separately. That is
Sure,
taken.
sure. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sir, this care home activity is one time or it's a continuous process that in future also you will be taking care of?
Yes, sir. This is a continuous process that we have constructed 2091 houses in the first sector, first stage, and second phase we have already rolled out the second stage, and already we have constructed like a cluster home at Thrissur, and another 6 more such projects are on the anvil.
So why don't
continuous process?
It's a continuous process. So there is a need of these type of infrastructure to be created in future as well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what is the course of action so that it should be taken on consolidated basis and it will be taken care of automatically in future as well?
Sir, we have the contributions that we have the second stage. We have already constructed the house in Payanur in Thrissur, a collective house that has been constructed, and the photos that I have shared with you. And other districts like Trivandrum, Kollam, Alappuzha, Palakkad, Kozhikode, and Kannur. And in the case of Kozhikode and Kannur, we already have the administrative sanction update from the government for the we expect to roll out the project by the start of December, sir. It's a continuous process. It's a continuous process.
It's a continuous process. The
Yes,
government will keep on.
We have the 100%. What we expect to have 100% houses for the entire families in the state. 80 lakh families in the state. Ultimatum, that is the ultimatum.
Okay.
Zero landless and zero homeless.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir.
91 bags. I am now chairman of and managing director of the Kerala State Civil Service Corporation. This is one of the largest public sector in Kerala government. I am also CEO of the Council of Food Research and Development and one of the CEOs of College of Indigenous Food Technology. So I just came here last December only. Before that, I was Joint Secretary of Government of India, Ministry of Panchayati Raj for 5 years. Then before that, I was a Joint Secretary and Director of National Institute of Cooperative Management, Government of India, Ministry of Agriculture, Cooperative. That time it was together for 3 years almost. So really today I am happy to present for this SKOCH Order of Merit Award category. And my organizations, I think PPT is visible.
No, sir.
Yeah, actually, I start with the one Honorable Prime Minister said during my Delhi tenure that reform, perform, and transform. Reform is basically some reformation in the acts and rules and all those things, then perform by bureaucracy and officials, then transformation, how to Jan Bhagidari. And that we have tried in my last 8-9 months in my state civil supply corporation. It's a very large organization, 12,000 employees. We have got almost 1,650 outlets, including super malls, hypermarkets, and we have got a lot of verticals in that: petrol pumps, LPG outlet, medical shops, then kerosene depot, and we have various category of outlets. A Mavali store means every panchayat will have one outlet is there. Rural area, then urban area, supermarket, People's Bazaar, hypermarket, all are with the escalators, multi-floor shopping facility for our customers. We have got almost 1 crore customer at our footfall in our outlets. And we have got mobile store, those who go to coastal area, hill area, tribal areas, around 21 odd. And medical store also, we have got almost 96. It is increasing further. And this is the level of operation. And we have got almost 200, around 30 odd depots where we store, and it operates a lot of vertical in that. One vertical is the petrol pump, the 11 petrol pump going into 13 or 14 shortly. Then LPG outlet, one vertical, 3 outlets are there. It's a major city being covered. And again, the vertical medical, this one, I told you medical shop, then we have got vertical retail outlet in 3-4 segments are there. because mobile store rural area, then mobile vans, particularly to forest area, tribal area, and coastal area. Then got urban area segment also there.
Sorry, sir, for interruptions. Your PPT is not visible, sir.
Yeah,
You haven't
next,
shared the PPT.
just nothing is visible.
No, no, sir. PPT is not shared, sir, actually.
Travel journey, and 25th June was the foundation day to repeat, and we have got a lot of government mandate. We procure, this is single agency in Kerala to procure all paddy of all farmers in Kerala, almost, it is almost 8 lakh metric ton per year, and we pay almost 2,000 crore per season to farmers. As a remuneration, it is 28 rupees something, and 2.7 lakh or 3 lakh farmers are there almost in our, it is very online, it is a paddy software, and 56 rice mills process the paddy to rice, and we bring that and give it to 14,000 rations of. That's one of the big vertical actually. It's called National Food Security Act. The common custom made rice is one of the main area. Then we also lived from FCI for the midday meal scheme and deliver it to schools. Then we have got the NFSA Act is implemented by us only, whatever the things. Then we supply to fishermen, then plantation workers, all the kits distribution from supply only. That's a very different vertical and a lot of social commitment is there, and we fulfill the government mandate on that. And major one I want to highlight how we transform into digital, because the public sector normally it happens that traditional working, but we transform into very digital way. And the concept of the website, this is dashboard, and this is the mobile app, around 13, 14 mobile app. First now we need mobile app. First one is the how to track our outlet by any common man, because we have got 1650 outlet almost. So how to track that to Google Map integrated, everything is clear, and how what all you can sometimes you can pinpointly go there, because no need to depend on the Google search itself, or Google search may mislead you sometimes, but our track is very perfect in that. Secondly, we have got a transportation lorries, the food grain lorries, all those things. That's a GPS onboarded. We can see on my desktop which lorry going by what time. So it is called VTFMS tracking, and it is already onboarded. Around 450 lorries are already integrated with that and onboarded, and we know each and every point the lorry is going, so that there is no diversion, any accident happening, we can immediately attend to that, and there is no sort of pilferage by en route at least. Then we have got a lot of cases, because public sector we have got around 1600 cases, different suppliers, our own employees. That also legal mobile app, so you know exact posting. It goes to multi-state also, Maharashtra, Gujarat, and even Kerala High Court. A lot of other MSME, many other issues are the mobile app. Then we have got also in a particularly integrated all these sets owned by Supplyco. We have the government organization. We own a lot of land assets, building assets. So one app is there. So now I started online sales and stock dashboard. It's a real time, digitally date and time stamped. How much stock is there in our outlets and how much sales has occurred. So I can know each minute that my particular outlet, how much stock and how much sales is happening. This is one of the major transformations we've done. I mean, it is helping a lot of actually optimization of stock. This is optimal ordering, and then we have got the various our services are also given to government website online. They call E7M. So that is also there, because we have the supplier payment totally uploaded in our website. Everybody knows the sequence of payment, how much payment to due to him, and he got all totally digital payment. We have, one first thing is we have did all payments are digital. We don't pay by check or cash now. Right from employees' salary, suppliers, any rental to any landlord, everything is fully 100%. We know the financial management properly at the day beginning, how much money is there, at the end, how much money is there. So, you know, even online sales of stock, how much revenue collection every day I can know. In my dashboard is reflected. Vertical wise, outlets is one. Secondly, petrol pump, medicine shop, LPG outlet. That's all vertically we will know that. This is the thing. This is also, if you click any 56 depots are there. a particular that is Taluk depot, another it's not visible 217 something, our NFSC depots are there. If you click there, listing is perfect. Nobody has to take any paper to answer a query. What is what? I normally, this is normal and will also mobile app also. In the mobile also you can download it. So these are all our dashboard. This is 90%. It covers our supply cost data. Everything is covered almost. Because some previous sale yesterday, because we have got having now strike by employees, so that's what some 50% are opening, because public sector we have got other dynamics also. The strike by some employees are there. Other it goes to per day sales is almost 10 crore now, 10 or 12 crore. Peak season will go to 25 crore per day sales. Next slide, please. So another we have got the home delivery online system booking also. We started last year November, and is picking up because the habits has to change, and we are not big company, not like private Amazon. We are not able to advertise that because public sector has its own commitment to conserve money. And I told you about this various festival also. We take very extra care. They have got a festival of Onam in Kerala. We distributed around 87 lakh kit to ration card holders, and that is supply co managed it everything. Right from in that 14 items were there, all food grain items plus coconut oil, sugar, salt. These are all items were there. We bought it from various states in India, packed it with a cloth bag, and they distributed to 14,000 ration shops. 87 lakh, and it was in a within period of 15 days, because that has to be completed before Onam, before 7 September Onam completed. And this we do with a digital system of one mobile app. We give the first time in history of our supply co a mobile app to operate this Onam kit. It is a total around 400 crore scheme operation, government of Kerala only. And we knew the real time date and time stamp, how much been packed, how much been delivered, and how much issued to the ration card holder. By that, the tremendous success, and the public were happy, government happy, and we could ensure the best quality, because these are all procedure transformation we did in our supply. Next slide, please. Then paddy procurement. Already I mentioned this is one of the major program for our supply co, and now the current season is going on procurement. Already we have done 7,000 metric ton paddy procured, 40,000 already allocated to various rice mills. This is one of the largest scheme actually, and farmers get immediate payment within 2-3 days of the procured paddy. They get into their account the price, and it is operation of 2,000 crore almost, and one of the largest, I think other states are doing, but we have a sole responsibility for 100% paddy procurement from the farmers, Kerala farmers. Next slide, please. And already I have told you midday meal scheme. Midday meal scheme is a fortified rice. They have a 50 kilo in the 49.5 kilo is the rice, and 500 gram special iron fortified, folic acid iron fortified kernels are added to that, and that is given to the schools, all the government schools, because there is a midday meal scheme in all government schools now. 27 lakh children are benefiting that in the 12,340 schools are. This is a very wide Kerala-wide distribution mechanism, and because it is to supplement their iron and other the children, growing children, and active students. Then, of course, we have another one, very Anganwadi also we supply, because large Anganwadis and large number of children are there. Then NFSA I have already repeated, and it's one of the major responsibility for us also, including around 220 godowns and around 14,000 ration shops. And we take food grains from FCI across Kerala, transport it, and digitally monitor to the this one. Then we have got another very interesting point is in our supply co that we sell 13 items in 2016 price. Not a single rupee has been increased for the price. We buy at higher rate, especially sugar, some ration commodity maximum, day-to-day use commodity is a government mandate. And in that 13 items are green gram, then we have got the sugar, coconut oil, and many lobia, that is all our items are there. And 2016 we get a loss of around 500 crore, but we generate profit from other FMCG product and all those things, and we cross subsidize that. That's all the mandate. And we do that very successfully. We get some money from government from budget, but very minimal. That's one of the internal successes program that customers are happy with that, and government mandates also covered that. Now, economically, it's not good, but the government organization has to do what the government mandates. That's one of the major one. Another very important we do is basically our own marketing system. We started all customer with a namaskar folded greetings, and in Kerala it has become champion. A lot of positive feedbacks. We exported tea first time in the history of Supply Co. Last June 2022, we exported tea. Every month we are exporting around 15 metric ton to Gulf countries. We launched in Abu Dhabi, and that is one of our brand. We have our own brand for tea, spices, and atta. We have got our own BOT operated atta mill. We sell around 100 metric ton atta, that is wheat flour, to customer through our outlet. That's our own brand. Our brand is very, Sabri brand is very high, and acceptance of the people is very high. Export, we are trying to export now spices, our own Sabri brand spices. There's another, we will be, I think, going to Gulf, Muscat, Oman, then Saudi Arabia. Tea is already gone to Dubai, Saudi Arabia. This is one of the major programs. And another very important that how to motivate our own employees for digital transformation. Because
Sorry, sir, for interruption.
Pardon me?
Sir, can you please conclude your presentation in a minute?
I've already almost over. So these are just recapitulation. First, the total digital transformation in payments, then our stock taking and the sales. Then secondly, the mobile apps, various mobile apps we did it, various government schemes we are operating, and this paddy procurement especially, and the government mandate of 13 subsidy items we are continuing right from 2016 at the same price in spite of being hit in our some revenue earning. And one major scheme also I told that our retail outlet, every rural area is covers, all tribal areas covers in a various format of marketing. I thank you very much for really giving opportunity for presenting this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Saab. Very good presentation. In fact, one of the critical element of this whole network is the storage network. So, how strong is your or adequate is your storage capacity?
We have distributed storage mechanism, because in all districts, because our outlets are all covered, all outlets. So we have got two types of storage. We call outlet depots, where the FMCG item we do home appliances also, and food grains. We did 50,000 product in our outlets. Another NFSA is basically government mandated. That's the NFSA depot you call. That's what 217, because the food grain mid-day meal scheme, that's a different category. So these are all distributed. Some of us go down the road by us. We are rented also from the Central Warehousing Corporation, State Warehousing Corporation, and private go down. Private go down, we do agreement, some sort of the BOT system, and they take a rent, and after a certain period, we'll pass it over. That's the model.
Okay,
and we do the first thing for FIFO. Our is all a FIFO model. Maybe some aberration here and there, but FIFO model we practice.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, please.
Excellent example of system improvement in PDS, and I don't have any specific question to ask. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Namaskar. Namaskar.
Of food processing. So Government of Haryana has created their own policy, that is Haryana Agribusiness and Food Processing Policy 2018. So please next slide, please. So vision, objective, and 5-year goal of the policy to create the prosperous rural economy to achieving the accelerated growth in the farm sector. So creation of the strong value chain linkage with thrust and research sector, establishment of the state-of-the-art infrastructure and agro and food processing sector. So objective for this policy is to make the Haryana as a clear destination for the choice of the investment in the food sectors, to promote the value addition in the agriculture, allied sector, dairy, horticulture, livestock, fisheries, and poultry, to strengthen the infrastructure and investing in the food processing clusters, thus developing the strong and robust value chain in the food processing sector, promote the farm gate processing, fresh and food, especially for fruits, vegetable, milk, and fish, to promote the startup in agri business space to enable the farmers to increase their income through their new agro-business reforms. So the 5-year goal is to attract the investment around 3,500 crore through their value chain and food processing sector, increase the farmer income through agri-marketing reforms, enable the mandis and throughout the integrated value chain infrastructures. So to increase the level of the food processing in perishable by 10%, fruits, vegetables, dairies, etc. by 2023. So the employment is around 20,000 people by establishing this policy. So to bring the 108 states mandi under the e-trading, National Agriculture Marketing or ENAM initiative. So under this Haryana Agribusiness and Food Processing Policy 2018, so we have notified the 4 key infrastructure development scheme in the year of 2019. So first scheme is backward forward linkage scheme. Under this scheme, the government providing the support to the 50% of the capital subsidy, maximum restricted to 3.5 crore in C and D blocks. So Haryana has divided into four blocks, that is A block, B block, C block, and D block. So these block basis, A block has a good infrastructure facilities, B block has not good facilities like A block, and C and D block is rural areas blocks. So in A and B category, so grant is 50% of the capital subsidy on the project cost of 2.5 crore. So another scheme is creation, expansion, diversification of individual agro and food processing units. So under this scheme, 25% capital subsidy on the fixed capital investment up to 1 crore, and 25% capital subsidy fixed up to 50 lakhs into A and B block. And third scheme is cold chain and value addition infrastructure. So under this scheme, Government of Haryana is providing the 35% capital subsidy limited to the 5 crore up to 5 crore for storage, infrastructure, packaging, transportation, infrastructure in BCD block. For refrigerator vehicle or any other movable infrastructure, a standard of 50% of the capital subsidy investment limited up to 50 lakh per project, and up to 4 refrigerator vehicle ban can be provided by the Government of Haryana. So another scheme is mini food park scheme. 50% of the total project cost with maximum 10 crore to be provided to the promoter only in the C or D block. So this scheme is only for C and D block to provide the balanced regional growth in the state of Haryana. So minimum 10-acre land or at least 5 units to be set up with a net worth of 1.5 times to be sought. Government support for the development of the basic infra and common facilities. So first scheme is that is we have already discussed in the earlier slides for creation and expansion, where the eligible sectors are fruits, vegetable, milk processing, meat, poultry, fish, agri, horticulture, and ready to eat and ready to cook products. So another second scheme that is we have already discussed, backward and forward linkage scheme. So maximum 20 projects are eligible under this scheme, and all 20 projects has been completed. Third is integrated mini food park and mini food park scheme. So maximum 10 projects under this scheme. Only 2 projects has been completed under this scheme. And next is till date achievement. Government of Haryana has already approved 38 projects, 20 cases under the backward forward linkage scheme, 11 cases under the creation and expansion schemes, 5 cases of integrated cold chain, and 2 cases of the mini food park scheme. So total projects cost approved in 38 projects is around 4.44 crore. Private investment is 4.4 crore, 31 lakh 22 crores. And third is total grant in aid, 109.22 crore have been approved till date. So this is the district-wise view of the projects which is approved under this policy. You can see on the slide that Sirsa, Fatehabad, Hisar, Bhiwani, Charkhi Dadri, these are the districts which are purely rural districts, and the units are set up here, and employment is created in these food projects. So these are some of the case studies. So one of the honey processing plant is set up in district Sonipat, and this is 100% export oriented unit. So total project cost is 12.1 crore. Employment generated more than 250 people in this project. So a grant in aid by the Government of Haryana is 2.5 crore. So facilities which you have seen in left side, so that is honey processing and sorting and grading facilities there, drying, crystallization and filtration facilities there, filling and packaging facilities there, and it is a 100% export unit. Second case is this is a fruit juice manufacturing plant that is in the name of JR Food Products Sirsa. So this is the project cost is 7.92 crores. Employment generated more than 100 people. Grant and aid from the government of Haryana in this project is only 1 CR because this project comes under the creation and expansion scheme of government of Haryana. So under this, the manufacturing, processing and packaging fruit units for mango, guava, orange juices, PET bottle, Tetra packs, and ties with the IRCTC is already there, and the other institutional wire is also there. Third is milk-based and milk-based sweets and ready-to-eat manufacturing plant. This is a very well-known Bikano Food Processing Private Limited. This project is also completed, and this project is in the district of Rai. The total project cost is 73.3 crore. Employment generated more than 180 people, and grant and aid from the government of Haryana is 0.5 CR because this scheme, this project is also comes under the scheme of creation and expansion. So they, the facility they are in this project is rasgulla making, son papadi, and gulab jamun. So you can see the pictures of this plant in left hand side. So another is milk processing plant. This is purely for the FPOs. So this is Shaktivar, the milk producer company in Hisar. This is a very well renowned and more than 1,000 farmers were associated with this FPO. So total project cost is 5.16 crore. Employment more than 100 is created in this facility. Grant and aid from the government of Haryana is given 2.27 crore rupees. This is set up and operated by the farmers under this project. So the milk processing plant along with the value added product. So one more thing I would like to add here that as per ODOP product, in Hisar, the ODOP product is milk and milk based products. So the facilities which they include is packed milk, ghee, butter, paneer, and curd, and they have make the collection center, refrigerator van, and cold rooms in this facility. So this is another is integrated pack house for fruit and vegetables. This is Suri Agro Fresh Farm Limited, Sonipat. So total project cost is around 12.0 CR. Employment generated more than 300%. So grant and aid from government is 3.5 CR. So this is a integrated pack house along with the grading, sorting, and washing facility of the fruits. The controlled atmosphere chamber is provided in there. Modified atmosphere chamber is there, and ripening chamber is there. So that the shelf life of the product can be increased. Another, this is also in this project is in Nu, which is an aspirational district of Haryana. So the total project cost for this project is around 80 crore, 79.55, around 80 crore. Employment more than 300 people is provided by this United Farm Producer Company. And the grant and aid of government of Haryana has given for this project is around 5 CR. So under this project, so the integrated meat processing plant has been established. Slaughter cum meat processing plant is there, you can see. And another, there is a zero liquid ZLD is also there, so that the proper utilization of the butter can be taken care. And they have operated the technology like blast freezer and cold freezers, so that this is also a export. This unit is also exporting the meat to the foreign countries. So this is about the food processing policy.
Is on creation of such infrastructure in rural areas. In
Yes,
fact, it is very essential to create more jobs there.
Yes,
and revive the rural economy purely based on agriculture.
Yes, sir.
So this scheme, this policy was created in 2018, and very good response has come from industry. Do the industry also demand that no such and such policy should be further liberalized or further amended, or further some suggestions from industry? Have you received?
Yes, sir. So, sir, as you have seen that in backward forward linkage, we have only 20 cases for 5 years. But we have completed the 20 projects in with a span of almost 1.5 years. Now the industry is demanding more projects in under this scheme because the response is so good, and we have completed almost more than 5 projects for FPOs. So this policy will directly benefit to the farmers. So they are procuring from the farmers from the higher rate. So demand is very good for these policy, and industrialists and the people of the or more entrepreneur, they are asking for more such policies to be developed in the state of Haryana, because of this is good for the industries, for employment, and also for the state.
Thank you, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I don't have any specific question to ask. Thanks.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.